Simon Moore and Robert Little. We are Change UK. Hey, guys, thanks for coming on with us.
That's fine. That's great. Thank you.
Now, this is the same guys that were in New York, correct?
No, that was Dean Bucket was in New York.
But there was one other fellow that was in New York from We Are Change UK.
Not that I'm aware of, but was there somebody else in New York from We Are Change UK?
Yeah, there were two people.
Andy, maybe.
Andy, yes. Okay. Flesh out, gentlemen, just exactly what happened and the video. We're going to be doing a report on it.
Okay. Do you mean on the 12th?
The being arrested, people being beat up. Yes, that's what we're talking about.
Basically, it was a peaceful gathering and march around London, a walk around London, visiting a few landmarks. And the police were very softly, because I heard they did not have the resources to deal with us. They need 2 cops for every arrest. And then when it got towards the end of the day, when the tactical support group were going home, they then picked up the people that annoyed them the most, and they were very violent, pushing people to the floor, punching people, slamming Brian Hoare's camera into his face, causing quite a nasty gash to his face. And then they also, when they arrested Brian for swearing of all things, given that they were swearing at us all the time, they basically tortured him in the back of the van.
Now there's video of a lot of this happening and the blood pouring out of his face, and there's video of polite cameramen, and I believe one of you guys got arrested, didn't you?
I did myself, yeah, Rob.
So Robert Little got arrested.
That's correct, yeah.
And there were some other folks, the Elephant in the Room guys from We Are Change UK, when they were here, they also got arrested just for filming me being arrested. But on these videos, it shows the cops just walk right up and just hit the camera and then start beating people. Yeah. So, I mean, now they're just allowed to beat whoever they want, I guess.
That's right. They've been shown that they won't get punished, and so they just do that. They get away
and that's
with it.
The message the government wants. We're the slaves, they're God.
Yeah. Yeah, and they kept me for 12 hours without food, and they also kept telling me I'd be out in sort of half an hour or something, and then wasn't, obviously, sort of mental torture, and they were lying, and some of them were looking a bit sheepish and a bit ashamed of themselves, and so they should be, because I was a political prisoner. You know, I was just expecting my...
Now, Brian Hoare is in my film TERRORSTORM 3 days before they banned any demonstrations or even any talking. You can't even walk up and talk to someone politically, and people have been arrested for having, Times of London newspaper articles because they said that the headline about Blair was a demonstration. All of this has happened. I mean, this is like this old Soviet Union or something. This is the same type of stuff's happening here. Luke Radowski, comments?
I mean, this is insane for what happened to you guys. You guys have to get this video out as soon as possible.
They have. It's up on.
The court of public opinion should play into this one and let the officers who assaulted you, give their names out. Let them know. Let the public know what's going on, because this is crucially important. We can't allow this to happen to our citizens, to our freedom fighters.
Yeah, of course, because the media, the mainstream media, are not obviously covering this, and we've got to do it ourselves. They're
not covering this. And again, it's against us. We have to fight back, get the names of the officers, release them, get the video out, and spread it all over the place, man.
Stay there, UK We Are Change. Simon Moore and Robert Little, UK We Are Change. One of them was arrested. Brian Hoare, who we interviewed in TERRORSTORM, very friendly fella, physically assaulted and tortured with pleasure. We'll be right back.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
Yeah, We Are Change UK is on fire, confronting Peter Power about the drills of the exact same trains at the exact same time, exact same locations, running drills of those being attacked on 7-7. Impossible. They always run a drill. We've got him confronting the former head of British intelligence, They're just all over the place, and we are talking to Simon Moore and Robert Little. There's quite a few websites to plug, different places to see the video. I noticed that we hadn't gotten it up on Infowars.com yet for some reason. I just called Paul Watson. In the next 10 minutes, it's going to be up on PrisonPlanet.com for everybody, an easy place to find at the very top. But Simon Moore and Robert Little, go ahead and give out websites people can watch the video or check out the group's website.
Okay, yes, wearechange.org.uk is our website, and you can download our radio shows from there, and there's links to the videos, and we managed to even get an advert on the tube system as well, and there's a donate button. If anybody's too busy to help out physically, they can give us some cash, and we'll make sure it's put to good use.
How is the establishment responding to what you guys are doing? You know, actual slaves getting out and daring to speak to their gods.
Indeed. Well, our website's been down for a little while, and it's the only server in that organisation that was down, and we've a few strange things have happened, but you can never tell whether it's whether you're being directly attacked or it's just coincidence, you know.
Well, the bottom line is they can't stop you from getting it up on archive.org, the video, or YouTube or Google, and that's why it's so great about the web. You know, stuff just spreads virally everywhere. When people hear that they've tried to suppress something, they just go after it even more. But your site is up now here in the United States. And so we do have a link to that on InfoWars. I meant specifically, there's some 9/11 sites I've seen that have Brian Hoare all bloody and have the actual video posted and easy to find right on the main page. So we're going to link to that up on PrisonPlanet.com. The group's growing. How many people are actively involved, and how many confrontations have you engaged in?
Well, we've kept it small and tight because we've been involved in other groups which have been managed to fail. And we're keeping it tight at about 10 people now. But
well, it's better to have We Are Change from a neighborhood. You know, if there's too many in London, you can have North London, South London.
That's right.
It's better to have the splinter groups.
Yeah, there's nothing to stop people copying what we do. You know, we can give people advice on how we've done it, what we've learned. We're just not scared. We realise that fear is what controls people, and we're not scared anymore.
And it scares Peter Power and others when you get up in their face and let them know you're fully aware of their activities.
Indeed, they can't believe that we even know where they are or what they're doing.
Well, because they're used to the public, like Americans, 1/5 can't find the U.S. on a globe. I mean, they're used to, and it's pretty much the same in England. I mean, they're used to the public who basically, I talk to professional people, and when it comes to the geopolitical system or the way the world works, they literally are retarded.
Okay. I'll pass you on to Simon because he wants to have a quick word.
All right. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you. Hi, Alex.
Hey, Simon. This is Simon Moore, right?
That's correct. How are you doing today, sir?
Good, sir. You got the floor. Give us any more info.
Well, today we were, I'm not sure if this is relevant, but today we had a press conference just next to the House of Parliament detailing the crimes committed by our government under English law, which basically the armed invasion of Iraq and Afghanistan were legally criminal offences, and we managed to get quite a few mainstream media outfits to attend that.
See, there you go. You start a group, 6 months old or less, and you're out there making major news all the time.
That's right. And just really, we just try and stick with a healthy ethic of doing your best that you can and hoping to affect changes, however small they are or big they are. But we take a lot of inspiration from you as well, Alex, and just generally it's a really great feeling to know that we're working in solidarity with groups all around the world.
Well, we certainly are, and I commend both of you gentlemen and all of We Are Change UK and the Elephant in the Room filmmakers that are also part of it and taking action. And the establishment needs to know we're never stopping, we're never backing off, we're never going to give in, and they can't get us all. I mean, that's why we've got to continue to have more and more splinter groups, as the establishment calls it. Gentlemen, let me do 2 or 3 minutes with you on the other side. Let Luke Radowski ask a few questions of you, so stay with us. Again, I'm Alex Jones. This is the GCN Radio Network. I'm live here Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central, 12 noon to 3 p.m. Eastern. And RonPaulWarren.com is one of the websites. PrisonPlanet.tv is one of the websites. Infowars.com, TruthNews.us. Stay with us.